I've seen quarterbacks play with a broken foot in the Super Bowl. Came back and beat us by 3 points in the Super Bowl. I've seen people do things on that foot that shouldn't have been done. And I've also seen Lamar Jackson play through an injury. I've seen Jalen Hurts play 2 seasons with some sort of injury.
Is Jaden Reed still trustable?
I don't know. That's a question mark. We'll have to.
And they have 2 question marks too.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're gonna use.
And that's a Sunday night football game too. So
yeah.
The lights are on, bro. And I don't know why you flexed us out for that game. I
I
don't want to see that game.
Why?
I just the Vikings and the Colts. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
I'm ready for somebody to knock the Vikings down just a little bit.
The Vikings are already down. They done lost 2 straight to teams that they should have beat. They lost to the Rams. How down can you get? Then for Monday Night Football, we got the Chiefs and the Bucks, and I want, so help me God, I want Patrick Mahomes to just continue to do what he's doing. Okay.
Yes.
Continue to play.
Someone said Flacco is going to be really fun to watch. Yeah. I think so too.
Of course.
I think so too.
Flacco's going to put on the show. Now, to open up the questions, I have a question that I wanted to answer and found interesting. But I'm going to give the musician perspective side of this thing. Is art affecting social media, or is social media affecting art, rather? Depends on how you look at it. You have the negative side, and then you have the positive side. The positives are you got a lot of people on your side, and you have the social media market conglomerate and everything that you got to target all those areas. But then, and I'm not just talking about music, I'm talking about any freedom or form of expression. That's what art is. I'm not just talking about music, I'm talking about painting and fashion and everything like that falls in the realm of art. So you have those positive aspects, and then you have the negative aspects where you got haters, you got trolls, you got all these people telling you can't do it, and this is not good enough, and this, that, and the third, and then it kind of messes, then goes back to mental health, it messes with that. Then you got all the other issues that coincide with mental health and everything, like suicide and all that type of stuff. So it all depends, to all sum it up, it all depends on how you as an artist view things. You know, you can either take the crooked with the straights, and I'm quoting the Fences movie from Denzel. You take the crooked with the straights. Okay, you take the good with the bad, and so to speak. So, with that, now that I answered that question, like I said at the beginning of the show, that person who asked that question, if you're watching, will talk behind the scenes. But other than that, I open up the questions to everybody else.
How confident are you in your Eagles this year?
Let's see, I got 10 more games, or 11, 10 or 9 more games. And my record right now is what, 5-2 right now?
Mm-hmm.
5-2. I got the Jaguars 6-2. Cowboys in Dallas. Depending on what they do, though. Screw it. 7-2. 8-2, because I got the Commanders. They're gonna be brought down to earth too. Who else I got on that schedule over there? I got the Rams after the Commanders, right?
Mm-hmm. Then
I'm at 8-2. That's 9-2.
Dallas. Ravens.
9-3.
And Carolina.
10-3.
Steelers.
10-4.
Washington.
11-4.
Dallas.
12-4. 12-4.
New York.
And 13-4. That's my final record. And I'm only saying we're going to lose to the Steelers because they look better than what they did last year. So that's my final offer. 13-4.
As of right now.
As of right now, yes. I'm still skeptical about the Dallas Cowboys because we always split and they always beat us at home. So
someone said that as a Eagles fan, it's always just game to game. Yeah, I agree. It's game to game. You just never. Last week makes you feel good, and then we don't know what we're going to get. We might win, but then we might look sloppy in it. So you just the confidence right now for me isn't good.
And then you saw what the Browns did to the Ravens. So, like I said, I'm going into Jacksonville with a low expectation. I'm going to win. But I'm going in with a low expectation. I'm not just going to expect to win just because I said it. And just because we can. Because on paper, we can. Let's just be honest. On paper, we should.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't win games on paper. If everybody won their games off of paper, everybody would be getting to the playoffs. Everybody. Do I have any more questions? Wow, that's a short question and answer time. Wow, that's shocker. Well, I have some good news for everybody. I am doing an interview. I'm doing it for somebody at church. When I go and do the show next week before the show even starts, because I'll be there early like I usually am to set up and everything because I gotta be there early. I'm doing it for one of the people at the church that my mom dances with. One of the guys on the show, his daughter asked me to do it, and I'm gonna do it. Talking about faith and in young adults and how young adults have faith in everything that they do and everything. So I'm going to do that and then go right into the show because I'm going to be there. She's going to be there. And we came up with a time and it was like, okay, well, let's just do it before the show because it shouldn't take a whole hour to do this. And so, yeah, there you have it. The opportunity in which I spoke about last week or alluded to last week, there it is. So thanks for all the prayers and support for the fans and everything, but this comes with it. The interviews outside of me doing the interview comes with it. Even though it's a school project, it's still an interview nonetheless. I count my blessings that she even asked me to do it. So any questions while I was rambling on about that? Okay. With that being said, I'm going to end this podcast. You can always catch this podcast at Isaiah Pfeiffer on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. You can also check this out on TikTok. You can also find my music on my YouTube channel and everything else. Everything that you find on there music-wise is stuff that I've seen people do, that I've experienced. I'm not going to just say something and not have a backstory to it. I don't understand these artists that just put out music just to sell music. If you can't tell me the story and behind the songs as to why you put out that song, and you're just like, I don't know, I just put it out there, it felt like it was good, then you're just doing it for money. You're doing it to sell records. I'm doing this because I love to do it and because I have stories behind every song that I've put out. But regardless of that, another conversation for another time. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all that stuff. It would be greatly appreciated. I love you all and God bless you. Thank you for the opportunity.